Welcome, everybody. We are starting soon. What is our first resume? This is a... Did I do this one last time? Hold on. This was 61... No, I didn't. Okay. Interesting. Alright, well, I guess I didn't do this one before. This is a product project manager. Man, there's a lot of product project managers. Okay, and we're here. Why is there somebody whistling outside my window? And they have a very nice whistle. Ah. Go away, light. We don't want you. Ah. Okay, there we go. So, product project manager. There is a difference technically between a product manager, but I don't know if people go for it. This is one of those job can be called a lot of different things. So, do I have one previously? Project manager I have. That was last one. Yeah, I do have a project manager. Okay, I actually have that. I do need to double check it to make sure it's accurate, but it does exist. So, alrighty. There we go. But yeah, how is everybody doing tonight? While I fix this and double check to make sure this is accurate. Okay, that is cashier. That was the last job I think I searched for, which I'm actually very happy to, because like I want to be able to help everybody, not just software engineers, although that is a large amount of people right now. So, and you know, like cashier is a viable job, and there are ways to change your resume to, you know, make it better. Oh no, am I getting talent acquisition stuff? I don't want talent acquisition stuff for this. All right, so we are looking for PMP, CSM, customer, stakeholders, agile industry, number of team members, matrix, cross-functional, number of projects, budget, multitask, and then how you use resources for success and problems. Let's see if that is still accurate. Yep, stakeholders. I mean, internal, external. I feel like if you have stakeholders, they're not going to care. But there might be an actual, like, thing they care. I don't think so, because I haven't seen that in a lot. Relationships, support technology, led the projects, implementation, stakeholder. Yeah, stakeholder is a big old one that's going to be a keyword. So, vendor management, customers, vendor. I think vendor actually should be one as well. Okay. Organizing teams. Yep, team members. How you use resources. How you solve problems. All right. Manage Jira boards. HR. No, this is a slightly different job. Okay. Project manager from Tubi. I did not know Tubi still existed. It's a verbal, future-focused way of thinking. Yep, there it is. How you solve problems. Demonstrated organizational, project management tools, Gira, Slack. And these are some actual tools we do need. Slack. What was it? I guess MS, Google, Suite. Okay, good. That fits. Oh, right, I forgot to put my little tagline. That's why nobody talks me. I gotta actually have this up here, otherwise people are afraid to ask me questions. No, I ruined it. I pressed the wrong one. No, it should be this one. Oh, there is a dash. All right, there we go. Manually unpin, and then remove this for me because I don't need to see it. I know who I am. Future focus. Okay, project manager. Let's see. What you'll do, what you have. You should have verbal critical thinking, Asana. Yeah, there's going to be, do I have Asana? There's going to be a bunch of those. Google Docs, management. These are not good job descriptions. This is why it's kind of tough to search for this, is because it could be like a bunch of different stuff. So, let's go with what we've got. We might be missing some keywords, but I think this is still going to be good enough. Remove my own comment? I guess not. All right. Here it goes. This is a project/product manager resume. There are differences between the two, I will be honest. Although people cross-inflate them, they go in a bunch of different directions, and it's kind of hard to... Most product and project manager keywords and qualifications are going to vary by a lot based on the company's need. So these are some basic ones that are going to be in a bunch, which is PMP, CSM, stakeholders or customers, agile, and vendors. The rest of these are going to be bonuses. And how you're going to write the rest of the bullet points is we need to know... Oh, also matrix or cross-functional. Those are huge. We need to know, like, the number of team members if you're doing more of like a project, what the budget was, how you multitask multiple ones, and more specifically, how you use the resources that you were given to succeed, and how you solved problems. Because in a lot of these roles, you have a ton of responsibility, but not a lot of actual power to do it. So you have to influence people, and that is what they're going to be looking for. So you have applied to... Your ratio is 75-1, which is okay. Again, that is an okay ratio. Not great, but it can be okay. So let's see what we're going for. They didn't write any notes. So collaborated cross-functionally with marketing, content planning, and ad hoc teams to define KPIs, track the effectiveness of campaigns, and optimize digital programs. Okay, so the first thing I see is this is an analyst role. This is not project manager. In fact, I need to double check to make sure I didn't get the wrong one over here. So we're going to check real quick. If I was good enough at editing videos, I would edit this part, but I'm not. Nope, this is the exact resume. This is the one. All right, yeah, this is the real one. So this is... Sorry, that's my LinkedIn thing over here. So that's how I look at the job descriptions. This is going to throw a lot of people off. If they are looking for a product or project manager, you know what, let me redo this whole darn thing. I don't actually like how I did this video. You gotta wake up, Lee. Time to wake up. All right, that's gone, that's gone, that's good. Okay, cool. Oh, dang, T-Pain is live right now. He's awesome. Dazika, thank you so much for the YouTube videos. My ratio is pretty bad. 600-3. You remade your resume and hopefully it gets better. Yeah, that is horrifyingly not good. 600-3 is not good. That's real bad. I'm glad they have been helpful to you. I want you to get more interview ratios than that. Again, though, don't count ratios that happen between November and December. Things get weird in recruiting in that time of year. But we will help you. And by we, I'm using the royal we. Okay, so let's redo this video because we are reviewing a product/project manager. Those are different roles, but a lot of companies use them interchangeably. And this is a case of where product or project manager at company A is going to be wildly different than product manager at company B. So what we're going to be looking for is primarily these and these. So PMP, CSM, customer, stakeholder, agile, matrix or cross-functional, the number of team members you have, how you solved problems, and you used your influence, because this is a type of job where you have a lot of responsibility, but not necessarily a lot of power, and how you use resources for your success, and the number of projects and budgets. So with that saying, let's go ahead. So the first thing that screams to me is that you say that you're an analyst, advertising analyst. That is, I can't say that, but that is not a product project manager. So unless something got weird, but as far as I'm aware, it didn't. As far as I'm aware, you sent this as a project product manager. So, yeah, and that's going to throw a lot of people. And you didn't give me any notes or anything, so I'm assuming you're maybe looking into going into project management. So that could be a problem immediately. But when I look at this, it also doesn't scream project or product management to me. So collaborating cross-functionally is fine, right? That's good. KPIs track effectiveness of campaigns and optimize digital media. but there's not enough here. So your formatting is mostly fine, but if you are trying to move into product project manager, your first bullet point needs to scream at me that you've done this type of stuff. So like I'm honestly hesitant to think like maybe I should go back and see if I misclicked something. So let me know if this is wrong, and you actually did apply for like a analyst role and you clicked the wrong button or put in the wrong thing on my website. But this doesn't say anything about product project management. This is an almost sentence. What I would like to see is how many projects you've done in the first one. The first bullet point needs to be, it absolutely needs to be a summary, right? That is where you show the recruiter that even though this says analyst / advertising analytics, you have done product management. And this doesn't say it. And I am just scanning through the rest of this and it still doesn't read like it. So they want to know that you had a problem and then you solved it with like people power or soft influence, and I don't see any of that. So I see agile, which pops up there, and that's good. But like, do I see stakeholders? No, I don't see stakeholders. Do I see, multitask technically, but here it is right down here, but they're not going to go that far down. So your format is fine, but this is not going to fly as a product project manager, and I think that's why it's 75 to zip or 75 to 1 is because they're not actually looking like they see this, and then they will probably immediately discard your resume. So I want you to resubmit it, and I want you to use the keywords over here, and I want you to make this I want you to actually make this, or alternatively a summary, which this is the one time you should do a summary, which says moving into product management from analytics, right? That'll make sense. And then you show in this sentence as well how you managed projects. What was the budget? How many products and projects did you manage? How you solved or influenced things. And in addition, when you resubmit, please do pick product or project manager. They are actually different sometimes, so that'll be more clarity. So I can't move this forward based on what I've seen. There's really no keywords, there's not a lot of qualifications, and it does read like an analytics expert. I cannot say that word. So let's move on to the next resume. All right. Mo, welcome to the chat. I was wondering how much of a resume backlog you have. I submitted mine earlier today and would love to get some feedback. It will not be today. If you submitted it today, it'll probably be next week. Right now, I am reviewing resumes that were sent to me on the 16th, and there are 42 resumes in the queue. So probably not going to be today. I wish I could tell you it'll be done right now, but it's not. So it'll probably be maybe Wednesday of next week, Tuesday of next week. It really depends on how many I get through. But the average turnaround time for Twitch is is an hour. I did not get sleep last night. The average turnaround time for Twitch is about a week to a week and a half, and then it takes about 2.5 to 3 weeks to actually go to my YouTube channel. So you can still ask other questions, though. Feel free to ask any questions. I just can't do it specifically about your resume. Also, if y'all, I am so tired right now. I am running on fumes. I forgot caffeine. No, I need caffeine. I should have had that today. That would make a lot of sense. So, but yeah, still feel free to ask other questions and stuff. I'm very happy to answer them. We are looking for... not really. I'm just generally curious from a critique point of view why I do well with getting interviews or what I should change to make it better. Okay, this is a network engineer. That is not one I've actually done. I think I did a WAN LAN engineer once, but I don't even think that's network. All right, I have to actually look this one up. This is definitely going to be... I'm now starting to get more people, which is good. Also means I now have to look more things up because I don't know all these things off the top of my head. So, hey, welcome, Firebrand. Thank you. I thank you for joining me. So, currently looking up what keywords and qualifications there will be for a network engineer, which I've not done. I think this is one of the few things I haven't recruited for are medical doctors, and like law, but I've touched almost every other type of industry. Like, there's obviously not every industry, but like I've done a lot. I'm very much a jack of all trades in recruitment. So, which the full saying is, jack of all trades, master of none is often better than a master of one. That is the full saying. So, it's a lot more impressive, but everybody leaves that last part out. So, but how are you all doing today, besides job searching, which is soul crushing? I fully admit that. Troubleshooting. See, because I haven't even touched this. Is the kind of thing I would be able to figure out if I went to the hiring manager directly, but I don't have that option. I wish I had that option for that. I wish I could just like, hey, you posted this. What are you directly looking for? This is for stream. And they'd be like, who are you? How did you get my number? And why are you in my house? Which is how most people react to recruiters, is they tell us to leave. Which is also why if you, I'm okay with the hateful comments. I mean, I don't like them, but like, I mean, like, you have to have a thick skin to be a recruiter. Like, when you do your job well, you're still going to upset some people, unfortunately. So, although, again, I don't know. I hope these are accurate with what I'm doing, because the only ones I worry about with network engineers is, like, I haven't done these, so I don't know which is just the equivalent of, like, I don't need to harp on it to find, and what I do need to find. So, geez, these are oh, this is going to be a lot of these. At least I've seen this before. Oh, Clem gave Bear a treat. You know, we're like running low on treats because of this. And again, everybody should not worry. There is a limit to how many treats the dog can get. He is in his favorite spot, which is under the bed with just his butt out. So, can never hold this camera. All right, sir. Sir, sit. Okay, good boy. Stay. No, wait. No, you. Here, I'm switching hands. You need to do this right. They've given you a treat. You need to be... Okay, stay. Okay, go get it. Good boy. Good boy. My, like, Google Alexa is going off. I don't want that. No, don't. Don't go off. I'm not calling you. I'm talking to the dog. Good boy. Who you scare, Alexa. Bear is terrified of Alexa, so we can no longer use Alexa. I don't know why, but he's absolutely afraid of it. So just so I can't say it and we can't have it activate, but the second he hears the voice, he freaks out. So we haven't been able to use it for a while. Unix switching. You okay, buddy? Okay. That was a gross sound. CCNP. Yeah, this does look accurate. I'm gonna look at one more. Ugh, these are horrible job descriptions. Yeah, these are not good. I think I'm just going to put degree, maybe. All right, Moa, you said, I've heard you mention a few times in your videos that this is a intern resume. This is a full-time resume. What is the main difference? What do you look for in a full-time resume, specifically for entry-level software? I recently graduated. My reason mostly staying the same. It's got me my internships and projects. So, the main thing is most internships, again, there is no monolith, but most of them are going to want specifically three things. They're going to want a basic understanding of the tech stack, and this is sort of where the crux of it is the very basic understanding of the tech stack, that you can take criticism and you can work well with others. Those are the three things. The last two are less important in a full-time job on the resume. If you do not work well with others, you will not get jobs. So, but for a resume wise, so you can actually, you don't need to like overload your resume with like keywords necessarily as an intern, because you're still learning them, and they're expecting that. But when you transition to full-time, you're going to need more actual keywords. In addition, A lot of managers don't like skills sections that specifically say like JavaScript, Java, Python, C++, and all that other stuff. You do want to focus, because when you're going for a software internship, you don't need to focus on front end, back end, or full stack. When you're going for an actual position, you do need to. So you need to hedge your resume into a full stack, back end, and then pick the main primary language for that back end or front end. And that is the difference. It's not a lot of stuff. Oh, Bear, you're so cute. It's not a lot of stuff that you need to change, but it's still like 20% of it. So, what are the best websites to apply for jobs? Heard LinkedIn has a lot of ghost posting. Each posting is under applicants' first 5 minutes. Is Indeed, ZipRecruiter say better, and is applying directly on the company website a good idea? We'll be lost in a sea of applications. Okay, so, all right. That is a lot of questions. I'm going to try to answer it quickly because there is a lot for that one. The short thing is, I don't know if ghost jobs exist. I have not posted them. Maybe they do. It's just I haven't, so I don't know enough about that. The best websites to search for jobs are LinkedIn and Indeed. The vast majority of the jobs, ATSs, companies get like deals so that they could port to both LinkedIn and Indeed has other deals where if you port to Indeed, you also go to like ZipRecruiter and Monster. So primarily LinkedIn and Indeed are one of the best, and then Monster, ZipRecruiter, all those others are like, you can still find them. And if you apply on their website, it'll go directly to the recruiter's ATS. Now, sometimes they set them up wrong, but most of the time, if you apply in the site, it will take you to their website. And what you want to do is you want to be the sooner you apply to a job, because people misunderstand the ATS, it sorts people in the order they came in. That is the basic setting of an ATS. So the faster you apply, the better your chances. Also, if you are a fresh grad or looking for a new opportunity, there is one secret website that works, and I hate saying it because everybody is like, what the hell are you talking about, Lee? That doesn't make sense. And then they look about it and they're like, oh yeah, no, I get it. So this only works for like freshers and not a lot of experience, but Craigslist is 95% scams. Most of the things on there are scams. I'm not joking, it's like 95% scams. But the 5% of real jobs on there, you won't find anywhere else. Particularly the reason for that is smaller companies with less than 50 people that don't have recruiters are not aware of why you shouldn't go on Craigslist, and Craigslist is really cheap to apply for jobs. So I know a couple of people that got their starts in industries by getting experience from Craigslist job listings. Again, most of them are scams. Those are a lot of scams, which maybe people consider ghost jobs, but the real ones, so be very careful. But it may be worth it if you're very new, because like if a person is like a 5-member dev team, they may post it on that because it's $25 a pop for a month, while LinkedIn is about like 120 to 200 for a month, and they may not know any better. So you just have to really, really be careful of the scams. I have a professional experience with Flutter for mobile dev. Should apply for something with more jobs like Java or focus on Flutter? I don't know. Off the top of my head, I don't know Flutter. Let's Flutter. There's 2,000 jobs. I mean, let's see, people. 1 day ago, easy apply with 45 apps. That's insane. So yeah, actually, what you should do is have 2 resumes, one for Flutter, one for like Java and stuff, which are, Java focus. Because look, this easy apply usually gets hundreds in an hour, especially for software engineer. This is 45 applicants in a day. So there's not a lot of positions for it, but I imagine your competition is way less because they're not looking for it. So I would have 2 resumes, apply one to Flutter, one for Java. So is applying on the company website better than applying to LinkedIn Indeed? It's irrelevant because it goes back to it, right? Like if you click, see this, you know what? I don't want it to, let me make sure it's not going to dox me real quick. So give me a second. Yes, this is who I am. I don't want to share my poster profile with this because they'd be very confused as to why a recruiter is applying for this job. So, okay, there we go. We're back. Oh, no, wrong button. Okay, so if you click apply at this one, which is from a Nexus Health, I don't know who they are, but if you click apply, it takes you here. This is their ATS right here. So it doesn't matter. It usually just takes you to the website anyway. It is possible that it could glitch and people don't set it up right, but largely it's going to work. And honestly, the time it takes you to retype in and look for the real website and its jobs, you may have a couple of applicants ahead of you. So it's fine. You can just click this. It'll go directly to that. And then you fill this out, which is the actual ATS, which I don't actually know what ATS this is. I mean, easy apply versus direct apply. Oh, no worry. No, look, don't apologize for questions. This is how you learn, and this is the point of the channel. The point of the channel and its content is your questions. Easy apply. It's okay. I think you can go to the website, but honestly, if it's easy apply, just do it, because LinkedIn is technically have ATS capabilities. So does Indeed. And typically, it's been a while since I used those, but if you do an easy apply on Indeed or LinkedIn, it goes to the equivalent ATS on LinkedIn or Indeed, or immediately ports. So you're fine applying, although admittedly your competition is higher, so your chances are less. So, all right, let me do this resume and then I'll go back to the questions. I'll answer them afterwards. So, go away, ad. I'm snoozing you. Okay. Why do well with getting interviews? Okay, cool. One and good. We're good. And nope, I'm on the wrong format. That's the one. This is a network engineer. I've never recruited for this. I think I've done one LAN, SAN, and WAN engineer, and even then I don't remember if that is related. It might not be. So this is outside my wheelhouse. I looked up the keywords and qualifications the best I could. They may not be accurate, but I'm very happy because this person is getting a 1 to 25 ratio, which honestly means they probably don't need my help. So a 1 to 25 is a great ratio. They literally just submitted to be like, hey, I have a good resume. Why is it good? Should I change anything? So let's see. What we're going to be looking for, I think, because again, haven't done this, and this is the kind of thing where I talk with the manager to get, but I cannot do that for this type of, thing, is product project. No, that's the wrong button. This HIPAA 42SFR. All of these keywords: Unix, Linux shells, routing, switching, IP services, and network automation, and a degree. So this isn't even the right resume. This is still the previous one. Let me pull it up real quick. Did I mention that I'm tired, y'all? So let's move this over. This is the actual correct resume. All right. So do they have what that is? Formatting is not the greatest, but again, it's not terrible. You have your certs, which are very important, which you have the CCNP and the NA, which I assume are important. You also have Azure, which, cloud may also, again, this is outside my domain for a bit. Redacted, title, led and designed a brand new office topology supporting 400 plus endpoints, worked with a team of 6, including vendors and ISP. I think ISP was one as well. Vendors is good. Automated install process for VoIP. I assume that's one. PowerShell is one. Developed MDM, plan and tune for enterprise using network. Network is good. VPNs. Yeah, so these are phenomenal bullet points. I want to be very clear. These are very good bullet points. The way I'm not even sure if these are the correct keywords or not, but I assume they are because of the amount of interviews. This is how you write well. And this is how you write good bullet points. So yeah, props. Collaborated on the server migration with contractors. Okay, so yeah, your bullet points are fine. The only thing I would say is you should maybe use my formatting. That might actually help a little bit. But the education and cert sections are going to be long because this seems to be a type of industry where these certs are going to be long. So maybe my formatting may help you increase the ratio, but 1 to 25 is good. I don't know, like if you're getting 1 to 25, you don't really need help. That's like phenomenal. So yeah, good job. I love how you wrote these. I assume these are the right keywords and qualifications. Yep, Cisco is one. So yeah, props. I can see how this is definitely getting you interviews. And this is also why I think it's important to note that, yes, formatting can be bad, but as long as the bullet points are good and they're easy to read, it's not as bad. So this is phenomenal. That ends this video. I will see you all in the next video. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. All right. I am based in Europe, by the way. Do you know anything about the situation here for software devs? Not a lot. I've helped people that were software devs in Europe who may be in chat right now get more interviews, but I am a US-based recruiter, and I do not know the market outside of the US. So I want to be very clear with that. I think a lot of what I say does translate, but you know, I don't know it. I don't know outside the US. I think I've gotten a person a job in Africa and the UK so far. So my advice has gotten to 2 continents, and I'm happy. But yeah, I don't know. I hope it is. So the goal is just apply as soon as possible. Yeah, so we're having an ad in like 5 minutes, so this is a good time to do this. All right, so people say ATSs sort you based on a lot of different stuff. Most of them are wrong. They're trying to scam you. ATSs sort on the order that you came in. That is like the base setting for a majority of them. And yeah, you may get apply to a job with some weird AI thing, but like the vast majority of the things you apply to in the order you applied. So first come, first serve. So when you see this, right? Oh, that's a terrible example. Okay. Let's do... Okay, the Flutter. Yeah, you should definitely do Flutter. There's not a lot of people applying. This was a bad... This is phenomenal. I think you've got a big chance of getting Flutter stuff. Okay, so software engineer, let's do this. Let's try to find one that I can actually show you. Okay, whatever. So this is 100 people clicked apply. And how this works is a recruiter will post the job, and then they'll do other stuff to wait for the candidates to filter in. Then they'll go and they'll click that job, and a folder will pop up, sort of, with all the candidates and the order they applied in. So it's very possible that they find enough candidates before they get to your resume that you will not get looked at by a human. Yeah, which Clem says, why you apply ASAP. So a human is the only one that is rejecting you, but like, as an example, the way you do it is you pick the first 25 resumes, right? You look through them, you move every that meet the bare minimum qualifications to the interview, and then you decline the rest. And if in that batch you get enough to fill up the hiring manager's schedule or how much they want, you stop looking. So if they find the candidate in, you know, number 27, they're not going to look at your resume. So the order does matter that you apply in, and the frequency, which is why you really want to go to all filters on LinkedIn. And there is something like this on Indeed too. And then go from most relevant to most recent. So, like, look, 1 minute, 29 applications. That makes sense for easy apply. If you are not, if they find you before, then you know, brain. Wow, I am so tired. I cannot have a coherent thought. I'm sorry, y'all. All right, but yeah, that's why it's important, because let's say Shravani. If Shravani finds the candidate that they get hired on applicant number 27, applicant number 28 and 29 may not get seen. And that's why it's important to always have this filter and do most recent. And LinkedIn will be annoying, and it will keep resetting this, so you have to keep clicking most recent, which I really hate. So, like right now, if somebody applied here and they went through the ATS, they would be the very first person that is seen by that recruiter. The ATS doesn't automatically filter the resume for the HM. No, it does not. How come they don't use the ATS to filter for them and save time? Because it does not work like that. It's like asking your washing machine to wash your dishes. It's not designed. There are AI ATSs, but most of them are garbage, and they're very rare and expensive and don't really work. Either way, this is fascinating to get a behind the scenes look. Yeah, so the person that is filtering the resumes is the recruiter. That is the recruiter's job, is to find what the manager wants in there and shortlist them to that. So That is how the vast majority of ATSs work. There are AI stuff. There's no monolith in recruiting, but the vast majority, the one size fits most, is going to be in order of application. So that's why if somebody tells you, I know how to get you past the ATS, they're lying to you and trying to take your money. So, and that is like seriously the biggest fight that a lot of recruiters have on LinkedIn, is that every one of us is like, that's not how an ATS works. Please listen to me. It's not how it works. And everybody just keeps thinking it's some giant conspiracy. So, is there a general time and day that most job applications are released? I don't know. It varies based on the recruiter. Someone on Reddit mentions AM or at 6 p.m. because that's when the day starts, ends. I really don't know that. It's going to depend on the recruiter. I think I liked posting mine in the middle of the day, but like, again, it's recruiter dependent. Just pick a couple of times and, you know, like a time at 10 a.m., a time at 3 p.m., and just do it throughout the day. That way you can hit the most of them. So, because it's also time zones. Time zones matter. Like, yeah, so there's no general, like, when to start applying the best time, because it's going to depend on the recruiter. Leviathan Chungus. Total waste of time to apply to a job with hundreds of applicants. Maybe, maybe not. I mean, sometimes I found the candidate at applicant number 130. So it depends. Also, after this break, which we should have in a second, I will show you why that may or may not be the case. But I need more water and have to use the restroom. And an ad is supposed to pop in, and I don't want to waste too many snoozes. That's the word. But I will show you how this works. This is also the kind of stuff I can't really do in a video because, like, I don't know how to I don't know how to format this for a video format. So I'm glad to teach it during the Twitch stream. The ad said it would pop up like a... There it is. Okay, I'll be right back. Great. Bear, move! Bear, I cannot get past you. You are a big dog. You are 100 pounds of cuddle. But that also does mean I need you to move when I walk past you. Also, my green screen fell, so give me a second. Oh my gosh. Why? There we go. Okay. Okay, back. So... Hi, Bear. I love you. I'm talking to people. So, you asked, is it worth it to apply to a job with hundreds of applicants? Yes and no. So, let's see for software engineer. This was for, let's do most relevant. let's see. Okay, so let me make sure this is right, and I will answer your question. I just need an example, and I don't want to dox myself. This is not a good example. Let me pick this one. Okay, also bad example. This is closer. All right, so if you click this, this is not how many people have applied. This is how many people have clicked apply, because they still need to sign all this. And I will tell you, as somebody who has recruited in one of the stuff I've used is Workday, the amount of people that click apply versus the amount of people that go through the actual and finish the ATS process, much reduced. You're looking at like 20% of the people actually finish it, which is a thing. So this is not necessarily 100 plus people. This could actually be 30. Typically 6 days for an on-site hybrid position, you might be able to do it. But yeah, if it's been up for a month, you're probably not going to get it. Although, if it's reposted, you have a chance of getting it. So, because if it's reposted, that just means that they didn't find it. They didn't find who they needed in the first round. And because of that, they need to keep going. So even though 100 people may have actually applied, none of those people worked out, and now they're starting again from zero. So one of the things you need to learn in job searching is, formatting part of the video in the background, is your time is valuable, and you have to know when to waste it. So I don't know if I would personally apply to this one because it's got like 106 days. Yeah, treat a repost like a new one. Because here's why. I worked at Agilent, and I posted a job, let's say it was this one, right? I posted a job for 80 to 90K. I screwed up. I should not have posted this for 80 to 90K. I realized this the next day. I look and I go, oh no, this job is not 80 to 90K. This is actually 60 to 70K. Which means I have to then cancel that rec, decline everybody, and repost it, which it might show as a repost. So things like that can happen. Because like you don't want to cheat somebody on the salary. You don't want to say it's 100K and then it's actually 60K. It can actually be against the law depending on where you are. I do know some people do that. I don't think it's good, but you know, but that's why. All right, this is what is the next one? An ML or data scientist. Those are different jobs. They wanted was it ML or AI engineer. Okay, I have AI engineer here already coded up. Keyed up. Blah. Also, Leviathan, your name is hilarious. And you like the mental image I have right now is very funny of a Leviathan chunkus Bugs Bunny. Alright, AI engineer. Alright, cool. This is a new set of videos. See, I applied on and off last fall with a similar resume, 1:50 ratio. Without a skill section, not enough data on the rewritten resume. Okay. That's fair. Alright, we did this. Oh, they sent me a JPEG. Bear, chill, buddy. Come here. I'm recording a video, sir. I want you... Bear, come here. Bear, come here. Oh my gosh. The dog. Tuning into your streams in case I get my resume review, but the general advice seems very useful. Thank you for doing this. No worries. I'm glad. I am glad to help out. Sir, look into the camera and tell them you apologize for borking. Yes, for borking. You borked too much. Okay. Mwah. You get head kisses. I've seen where that mouth goes, though. You only get head kisses. You are not allowed to lick me. I've seen what you do and you disgust me. But I do love you. Yes. You are a good boy. Also, if you follow me, you get a little emote of bear. I love my little pupper, my 100-pound pupper. All right, let's see. They applied on and off, and that's good. And I think I have enough to actually do this. Okay, bear, this is not pet time. All right. There is good. That is good. All right. I'm reviewing an AI engineer. They submitted this resume to me with AI, ML, or a data scientist. Data scientist resumes are not going to be the same as an AI engineer resume. So I'm judging this strictly on a AI section, not data scientist. So, because the data scientists, I think, do I have that keyed up? They have very different keywords. So what we're going to be looking for is anything here: AI, ML, LLM, NLP, Python, R, MATLAB, LangChain, Scikit-learn. I hate IT terms. Cloud, TensorFlow, PyTorch, SDLC, CI/CD, DevOps, Hadoop, Spark, or Kafka. So those are what we're going to be looking for. All right, and you actually have a solid ratio. It's 1 to 50. I mean, it's just a rough market. That's why I think, like I've said before, a 1 to 50 ratio in a bad market is like a C minus. It does pass. It's barely. It can be improved, but it is a passing grade, and really that's all that matters. So they've applied on and off with a similar resume, which is what got them the 1 to 50. So, but not enough in this one. So this is actually a newer one that they use based on my formatting. All right. So first things first, if you do use my formatting, okay, so there's a couple of things you missed. The education needs to be up at the top. The education itself, this needs to be bolded, not this. So this is the one time I've seen in like the 60 some odd videos I've done where there's not enough bolding in the resume. You just need to clarify it. So the education should be up top, and then the word education itself should be bolded. And then you should just have like an experience section, and the word experience should be bolded along with your first last name. Everything else doesn't really need to be bolded unless there's a project section. So the one time there's not enough bolding. Directed a team of 5 to develop a light GBN Python model. Python models recommend patients can be discharged to care facility. Explored PyTorch, good. Neural networks, but chose to cost. Okay. SQL, that's fine. Panda, NumPy, Azure, that's good. So the one thing I'm missing here is this. I want this peppered throughout. This I see here, but if you're applying specifically for an AI, I want the word AI, I want the word ML. I know this stuff is used for it, but you really, really don't want to base the fact that maybe the recruiter doesn't know that. You need to make it scream that it's AI. So ML engineer is good. I want a little bit more AI in here, just literally this section. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else. You do have SQL, that's good. You do have PyTorch. This is confusing. I think you may want to rewrite this a little bit, but otherwise it's an okay sentence. And model recommendation. Yeah. So I would just say like develop a AI light GBM Python. Also, Python should probably be capitalized. So created an NLP agent, good. Data then graphs, okay. REST API, solid. Server, LLM, yeah. So it's so far good. You're just weirdly enough not enough bolding and not enough AI in the first one, because I don't know if light GBM is going to be a huge keyword, but you should still have it. I just want the word AI. But other than that, this is solid. Yeah, so it's mainly just like a formatting issue. I can definitely see this passing, and I think you're going to get a lot more interviews with this resume, and even with this resume the way it is. And then if you make some more changes to it, you'll get even more interviews. So good job. I like it. And if y'all like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out. I don't understand the algorithm, but it is important and it impacts me. So let's move on to the next resume. All right. If we send in a resume, we make changes afterwards. Should we resend it or wait until the resume is reviewed and then resend it so it doesn't cause a mix-up? It doesn't matter. I've done them both. I think one Shell's resume who's a regular here. I reviewed their previous resume, and then like 5 resumes later, I reviewed the new updated one. So just like wait a day or two so that it goes between. But yeah, if you want to send an updated one, that's fine. It does not bother me. I mean, like, for real, your resumes are my content. So, and I'm pretty open about that. That's why I want the resumes, is their content, and I'm always okay, re-reviewing them and that kind of thing. So, all right. This is, what's the music? Okay, good. That is 62. That is what that. Oh, this person sent a JPEG. Okay. Retail sales assistant. Hi, I am unable to find a job over 2 months now, which is making very difficult for me. Now my manager said, as I was a Christmas casual at the end of January, my contract will be finished, leaving me unemployed. I'm a university student and I'm desperate to find a job. I don't know how to make a resume up to the mark. There's no one to help me review my area. Ask my college registrar, but they just casually ignore my request. Please help me out. Yeah, of course I'm gonna help you out. That's the point of the channel. Okay. I mean, retail sales assistant is probably gonna be similar to cashier, which I think is like in the last video. So it's a little bit different. So retail sales. Okay, retail sales, and then this is going to be probably what I expect. Intern? What? Oh, for Coca-Cola. That's why. That's why. So this is going to be associate, though. These jobs are probably more likely. It's also going to be sales rep, sales associate, entry level, customer service. Yeah, this is what I expect. No, it's not. Wait, are they applying to... Okay, hold on. A retail sales assistant. There's another name for that, and I'm blanking on it, and I know I've done it. It's like retail sales associate, right? That's just, yeah, to like greet people at the door, helping customers. Okay, so yeah, there's a couple of names for this one. But anyway, how has everybody's day been while I do this? Any new games y'all are playing? I've been working on a new role that I got recently, so that was kind of most of my day. Organization, customer engagement. Yeah, this is it. Verbal. Yeah, do I have a copy of this? I think I do. Is there a cashier one? Dang. Okay, but I do know this. This is me. That's my name. I can dox myself. Finished the first big project and working on it, quite happy, so I'm glad to made that progress. Good. Let's see. All right. Where did it go? Resumes. This is a JPEG. Hate double column. Curse you, double column. You started playing Minecraft again. Interesting. What? How long was the break between the now and the Minecraft of the past? That made no sense, but I think you understood it. Oh yeah, I've also been playing Arkham Horror with my friends. That's what I've been playing. That's what I played. That's why I stayed up too late last night, was I played Arkham Horror. I love Arkham Horror. It's such a good game. Basic math. So what I'm going to be doing here is sales associate retail. I feel like they might have changed the name. Sales rep. Okay, sales associate. This is it. Good. Problem solving phones. Customer service, support. I'm sure there's going to be POS in there. Maybe not for Instacart, but... Qualifications, 15 miles, weekends, drive ration, learning agility, critical thinking, decision making, exceeding reading financial charges, complex outlook, work, here it is. Impression in office products. Here, basic computer skills. Ah. Haha. There we go. All right. This one I changed. This one is good. Oh, I was using the wrong format. Dang it. All right. Whatever. And it's this one. Alrighty. This is for a retail sales assistant. So the person came in here, is currently on a contract, and by the time this video ends, they might be off of it. They're looking for retail sales. So this is like retail sales assistant can have a bunch of different names. Like it's retail associate, sales associate, customer service rep. So there's a lot of jobs that you can actually apply to with this. They all have a bunch of different names. What we're going to be looking for is basic math skills, maybe POS, which stands for point of sale system. It's basically the cash register. So cash register, like an advanced one. Customer service, customer support, sales, basic computer skills, so Office, Outlook, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and that you can work well in a team-oriented environment. So I actually, on my website, I made a template resume for somebody that's going to be a barista. This is very close. This one right here is going to be very close to what you're going to want it to look like. So go to my website. There's a template resume, and then below that is another template resume that is of a barista, which I think is how you want to write it. Also, this is my name, so I'm okay doxing myself with this. So they have applied, their ratio is 1:50, which honestly isn't terrible. It's not good for retail, but I'd say it's not good. But again, this is like a C minus, barely passes, but it passes. So let's see what we can do to help with this. So the first thing that catches my eye is the formatting is off. Never use double columns. I don't think in my life as a recruiter I've ever seen a resume that has used 2 columns that is better than a resume that has used 1 column. Your resume should be this, single column. Single column. Please do single column. So, also, here's a big note. You sent this in as a JPEG. There is a lot of misinformation about ATSs and what can be read in them, but a JPEG might actually not be read by some ATSs. A PDF or Word file, that is what you want. So, this, don't care, none of this is needed. Okay, good, you can see my mouse. I can't click anything because it's a JPEG. Execute comprehensive customer service duties in a retail footwear environment. What is that? That doesn't, look, I'm not gonna, I know you're trying here, but like, you wrote it like a corporate drone. That's not how people talk. Don't write it like that. I know there's like a myth of you need to like corporatize your language, but in resumes you really don't. Support inventory management through regular restocking and display maintenance. Okay, this is the only thing I can actually care about, which is stocking and display. Process transactions accurately while ensuring customer satisfaction. Maintain. Okay, so this is gonna have to be redone. And here is how I want you to write these, right? So for a barista, which you would replace the hygiene stuff with, or like food service with like maybe sales or something. So in this resume, this is how I want you to do it. Your first bullet point right here is going to be a summary of your duties. In this case, as a cashier at Large Ducks Coffee, I operated our point of sale POS cash register to collect money from customers, perform basic math to give them proper change, keeping them engaged with customer service while they prepared their food and beverages. This might get you an interview alone, right? Because that hits what you want. Basic math, POS, customer service. It doesn't have basic computer skills, but that's fine. It's not going to have everything. Handle the large lunch rush by providing customer service and multitasking. Multitasking, I should have added. So, to summarize, this is how you're going to write your bullet points. The first one is a summary. Every other bullet point is going to be composed of 3 parts. Part number 1, the what. This is going to be your keyword or qualification. Ideally, a single bullet point is going to contain multiple of them. The second part of a bullet point is the how. How you used that bullet point. How you use that keyword or qualification. And the third is the why. Why did you do it? Why did you do that? So like in this case, it is used a desktop computer to read company emails, take online burst recording, and input shifts into our schedule. Cool. They want that. The why may be missing from that, which I realize I need to redo this then. But it still shows that like what you did. Like you used a desktop. How did you do it to read company emails? And why did you do it? So you could input the stuff into the schedule. Handle the large lunch rush. Cool. By providing customer service. That's how you did it. While making their food, which resulted in a 5-star review. That's why you did it. So I need the how, the what, and the why for every bullet point of other than the first. And that is why none of these work. The formatting's off and the bullet points alone are off. But again, I know you're gonna... This is what I'm here for, so I can teach you how to do it. So, references, you don't necessarily need references on your resume. Typically, you can just give them if they require it. But yeah, this is not going to get you as much. I do say you have the bones of a bullet point here. A couple of these things are pretty solid, like inventory management through regular restocking and display maintenance is a solid keyword. That is a what. And the why is the support. So you're very close, but your formatting is off, and then you need to write it more like this. So if you need to come to the channel, I will help you out with that and basically be like, here's how you write this in your sentences. So let's move on to the next resume. I hope that made sense, everybody. I am very tired. So I hope that made sense to what people said. And now I'm going to need a break because my brain is fried right now. I am so sleepy. All right, 62. All right, cool. Tiny. We are taking a break because I desperately need to rest for a minute. That was a lot of searching, and I've been doing that all day as well. All right, Marvel Rivals. I gotta change it. Time to lose. I hope I get to play DPS. I don't like the tanks. I'm okay with the healers. The healers are kind of fun. So by the way, Firebrand, what are you doing in Minecraft? Are you doing like, what is your build project? Because I used to play that, and I know that everybody has like a project they do.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
I tear through the cloud.
Eat nuts and
Kick
butts.
butt. If there's Spider-Man, I should do
the
this.
cloudless night, just like the moon.
I love Moon Knight. His Marvel show was so good. I genuinely think it was one of the best they had. Oh, computer, don't do that. Don't you do that, computer.
God has guided me this far. I trust him.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
So yeah, I usually do about 3 games of this, and then I go back. Is there a better person? No, I'm giving the healer the heal. Swiss cheese cube.
3, 2,
So interesting name.
1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
There's a god living in my head. I don't know what to think.
Very good.
Don't like Ox. Smash him.
Okay, we hide.
Good. You needed it. Surrender your strength.
Dang it. Ah! Oh, crud. Ah, run, 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 run.
Good. You needed it.
Careful, Anon.
Okay, can I beat...
On your toes. Here they come.
Dang it. I tried. I thought I was going to get a sneaky attack and get the healer. Honestly, I think I should just go in with them. I don't think, like, sneaking around is actually working.
Great.
Let's see. Yeah, we have Groot and Hulk.
Please, we're hurt. Shields up.
The moon haunts you.
I love people's ultimates getting whiffed. Except when it happens to me. That's a tragedy. Ah! Oh, stop. Okay.
Our help get that vehicle to its destination.
Surrender your strength. What? You're real?
Okay. And I think now I hide. Oh no. Wait, how'd it go? Yes! Okay, worth it. Worth it. If the healer goes, I win. That's the goal. You get the healers.
You even I've come back from far worse than that.
Okay, can I get...
Time to train. People forget how tough Spidey is. Alright, that feels better. You
Let's go.
Should I change characters? Who would I change to?
Khonshu never rests. Khonshu, watch over me.
I don't think I should. I'm doing mid. I think I'm just trying to get too fancy with it. That's my problem.
The moon's horseshoe. Real firepower.
Okay, well, that didn't work.
I was worried.
Khonshu, watch over me.
Okay, we have 2 minutes left. I have my ultimate.
The moon is bright. Khonshu's hunt is about to begin. The moon haunts you.
Alright, that was worth it. Oh, I got Captain America and the
I
healer.
am ready to put on a show.
Oh, hate her ulti.
Path to victory. Shields up. Co-op time.
That tree was real?
You're halfway there. Keep going.
Cool.
Make haste to the hall of worship.
Okay, we're good. We're going up.
Please.
Dang it, Groot. Oh, hello there. Well, I messed that up.
You
I
should be
did
able-
like 70 damage.
Khonshu, watch over me.
Only 60 seconds left.
Oh no. We're waiting. We're waiting.
Their gods look so much cooler than mine.
Well, I hope I can get my ultimate.
All right, let's get I do that anywhere. Surrender your
I'm not gonna get in time for my ultimate. Gosh.
At least I didn't wake up in the crazy house again.
Okay. I believe in us, team.
The final 10 seconds.
Crud. Oh.
The current score is 1-2-0. Time to switch things up, including which side you're on.
I tear through the cloudless night, just like the moon.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
Who should I be? They
I've seen wonders
kinda
out there
divey.
in the cosmos. Few
Round 2.
in the face of cosmic cataclysm, every one of us can make a difference. Might.
Okay, cool.
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
Oh, I should have been Iron Man.
Plan to stop Victor, don't you, darling?
Would you still love me if I said, not yet? I've seen wonders out there in the
I never wanted. People want to be led. I want to be in charge. Win-win.
There we go.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
Two dooms, huh? Target-rich environment.
All systems smash. Anyone say fireworks?
Another one gone dark.
Ah! No, 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 no. Okay.
Double kill!
I'm gonna find whoever put me out last time.
I don't think we're winning this one. I did okay.
You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
Okay, that was too much. Whoa, you can have your targeting reticle like that? That's neat.
Kill!
I didn't know
Better
that.
stop that vehicle!
Gosh, we just survived for 5 minutes.
I am ready to
God, what is happening?
There they are! Shields up!
Okay, good.
Tommy's down!
Crud.
Double kill! I'm not done with this fight yet.
Oh God, wow, we lost
Score 1, 2,
so quickly. Oh no, I messed up my chat. I broke everything.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
Okay, get that away. Get that away. Okay, cool. I think I fixed it. I kind of broke everything on the back end. Alright, another 2 of these and then I'll go back to the reviews. Because it's like you can't just look at resumes for hours and hours without needing a break. Okay, can I fix what I broke is the question. And I don't know if I can.
Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not judging.
Okay. Well, we have a healer. I'll do this.
Before you attack, get ready.
There we go. Okay. Nope.
Venom? I've heard stories about you and the
Okay,
chaos
I think I fixed my chat. Nope, I broke it again. Oh my god. This is awkward. Oh god. No, no, no. Okay, reset to default.
The battle starts in 5.
Move this over
3,
here.
2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Even an empire as bright as this can be snuffed out by null in mere seconds.
Okay, nope. rocket go? No, where did you go, bro? Ah, okay, okay.
Feel the wrath of the goddess!
Dang it. Let's fix this. Quick actions.
They captured the mission area!
There we go. Okay. I wish I was good at Thor. I would have picked Thor.
Shake it up! So cold.
This is real firepower!
Wait, did they get rid of the tank?
I am ready to put on a show!
Why do we have 3 healers? Okay.
An opportunity for combat.
Center stage. They got the drop on you! Your team's capture progress is past the halfway point. It's party time!
Feel the wrath of the goddess!
Here, what is? Okay, we're good. Okay, all right, we're living. 3 healer strat is working.
This is real firepower!
Captured more than half
Ah,
the
dang it.
mission area.
Okay.
Keep going.
It's still worth it. I like knocked them all away.
They got behind you.
Ah. Oh, dang it. No. No, no, no. Get on the point. Stop them. Alright, well, time to wait for the team to come back.
You'll want to protect your rear.
Fear best self. They've almost got it. It's party time!
Armed and dangerous! Feel the wrath of the goddess!
Let's keep fighting until we have a winner.
Okay. This is like the most hectic match I think I have ever played.
This is real
Shoot.
firepower!
Do some control lost.
Alright, let me make sure this is
Keep
working.
fighting until we have a winner.
Okay, cool. I was afraid of my sound being off.
I'm not Hulk. He's part of me. Science solves problems.
so we have an appropriate amount of tanks and healers.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Yeah, I think Hulk is right.
I'm hulking out!
Guys are the coolest. I always thought so. You're pretty cool yourself. Being able to understand. I wish I could do that. Yeah, all you have to do is listen. When you really could do it. The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
There's gonna be a fight!
Okay, where is everybody? I am too far ahead.
Hates exploding spiders!
Capture now.
See, they're all ranged. I think I should do Magneto, actually.
Alas, we can no longer hide from the dangers that lie beyond our shores.
Feel the wrath of the goddess! Your powers are mine!
God.
Control lost.
Is a mutant's greatest gift.
Okay, I love our tank. They are kicking major booty.
You need not fear.
You offer protection. I accept.
It's spider time! Friends, gather around.
I feel like myself again.
You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
Oh god.
This is real firepower!
Okay, calm yourself, Lee. You can hit this person. Okay, good. The healer did it. Ah.
I feel like myself again. My power cannot be quelled.
Control lost.
Boo. Alright, at least I have my ulti.
Gear up, little one. Chin up.
Your powers are mine! Feel the wrath of the goddess!
Oh my god, you can do that? You can just block it?
Hurricane incoming!
I didn't know that.
I shall not be removed so easily.
Well, that's upsetting.
Has passed the halfway point.
Spider nest. Goodbye. For now.
You have made your father proud, Wanda, my dear.
Didn't you? The spider nest has been cleared.
Ah, a worthy foe.
Much better.
Friends, gather around. They've almost got it.
Magneto's a tank? Nah, he's a sword master. Excuse me.
I will do what it takes to protect my people, no matter the price.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
A new world is a-spawning. A shuffling of the galactic guard, if you will. You could be part of it.
I will remain loyal to my friends.
Loyalty is a powerful bond, and also a terrible weakness.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
These dooms still hide themselves behind metal masks? The fools.
The enemy is here.
Spiders are a perfect conduit for your chaos.
This is real firepower!
Looks like the mission area.
Jeez, the Wolverine. Okay. All right. How do I beat Wolverine? Double tanks are not going to work against Wolverine. Wolverine is a brutal counter to tanks.
Again!
I still need you. Mechanical spiders? Vile.
Okay. Target down.
They're here.
Moving to the next one.
Good. You needed it.
Oh, they're all dead. Okay. Well, we're just gonna hide here until our team is back.
I outnumber you.
Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway
Itsy
point.
bitsy spiders. Show me your strength.
Your powers are mine!
Dang it, Loki!
Your powers are mine!
I mean, I'm kind of okay if he just wasted all of his ult on me, but...
Khonshu, watch over me.
They've almost got it! Take a nap. Watch me soar!
The moon haunts you. Dangerous. Good. You again.
Jesus, that guy's crushing us. Alright, well, that's good.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
Okay. Getting back to the music. Alright, now we're back. And I will be right back from the restroom. Chill. There. All right. There we go. Pipelines, ETL. Oh, okay. Cloud, Python, SQL, and DBT. Interesting. Data manipulation and pipeline. Collaborating with engineers. Okay, cool. Okay, SQL, data modeling. Did I do data manipulation, pipeline modeling? Okay, Python is good. Large-scale data warehouse. Okay, cool. And I think that is good enough for this. ADF, DBT, okay. Let's not put that on there, because I don't know if that's actually a keyword. All right. Okay, and away we go. This is a resume of a data engineer. So what we're going to be looking for is ETL, cloud, Python, SQL, data manipulation, data pipeline, data modeling, data warehouse, and then the last one is basically going to be not necessarily stakeholders, but that you've worked with stakeholders and other people in the business, and you were able to solve and explain why a problem happened and how to fix it with data. So this person has a 75-to-1 ratio, which is not great. And let's look at what do we have. Okay. This doesn't matter. This can be deleted. Never, please, y'all, please, never use double columns. Never, ever, ever, ever. Also, this doesn't help. This can be safely deleted. A proficiency section doesn't help. Your issue is partly formatting, so I do know that. Let's look at the other stuff. Cloud migration and data pipeline development. Migrated an on-premise data warehouse to AWS. Python ETL, which this should be once. Okay, wow. This actually isn't a... I don't know why you have this up here. This can be deleted, but this is actually a solid sentence. I actually really like this sentence. I feel like people may expect me to, but no, this is a good sentence. There's too much bolding, but optimize DML queries in Oracle and Spark jobs, cutting resource. Again, this one wasn't really something I needed. Create and maintain data ingestion. I think that's probably a keyword that I missed. For fraud detection using cloud, that's good. To transform and load data into data lake. Perfect. This is, your bullet points are fantastic. Like if you had a normal, regular, boring, yeah, like literally just if you had a boring and basic format, you would be getting a lot more like interviews. This is hurting you. The bullet points are fine. Data warehouse for fraud, reducing fraudulent transaction, achieving savings. This is understood, very easily explainable. I see you've got cloud. I see you've got Python. Disregard and engineered relational dimensional data models. Data models is one. To the support, yeah, your bullet points are fantastic. Your everything about this resume, besides the bullet points, is bad. Double column is hurting your chances. This weird bolded thing you do in the beginning is worthless. It does not help. Please remove it. Remove it. Just stop bolding everything. If you just seriously removed this thing right here and this thing right here and whatever you do in the rest of these, Control B and undo the bolding, this is fantastic. Your bullet points are great. Your formatting is holding it back. Use a basic boring formatting. Use the formatting I have, and your interview ratio should be much higher because your bullet points are actually really, really, really good. So, but they're being absolutely held back by this formatting because a recruiter is going to see data engineer, and then their eyes are going to bounce here, and then their eyes are going to bounce here, then their eyes are going to bounce here, and then their eyes are going to bounce here. And in those things that they're bouncing around with their eyes, they're not going to find what they're looking for, which is right here. It's like you hid the best part of the meal. So this is a pass for me. I mean, this would definitely pass. The reason you've had so much trouble is I don't think they're even going to get to your bullet points, which are fantastic. So let's go to the next resume. All right, y'all, I'll be honest, I am not feeling well. Like midway through the stream, I don't know what I got hit with, but I am having trouble focusing. So I think I'm gonna have to call this early. I know I don't like doing that, but yeah, my skull is pounding. So I don't think I can start. If anybody has any last minute questions, feel free. You know what? Yeah, I can do a couple of last minute questions if anybody has it on like how to get a job and anything. It's just like right now I don't know what hit me. I feel kind of awful out of nowhere. So, but I do want to help y'all get stuff. So if there's any other questions, I'll give y'all a couple of minutes. Beyond that, I think I'll probably raid another channel. Mainly because it's polite to raid other channels. So that means probably tomorrow I may have to do like a longer stream. But yeah, man, I don't know. Like I just got like a massive headache and I'm having trouble focusing. So, if anybody, has any last minute questions, let me know. Otherwise, let's see. Yeah, I don't think I could raid right now. So sorry, y'all. No, we gotta raid. That's importantly. You gotta do it. You can fight through the pain. Who are we doing? The same category. Let's do. I have no idea what this is, but this looks hilarious. So let's do this. Thank you all for joining me, and I hope I'll feel better tomorrow so I can go longer and not like, just immediately crash out at the hour mark. So yeah, thank you all for joining. I appreciate it, and I will be here tomorrow and hopefully last way longer. I'll try to get some sleep tonight. Night, y'all.